Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brendan again from Local Ford Satterton. As promised, today I'm going to do the STX F150. Just do a quick walk around and show you on this. Try to knock the outside portion of it out here. It's actually just starting to rain again. I'm trying to get this all morning. It keeps wanting to rain. As I mentioned, this is the STX F150. As you can see, what sets the STX apart from, say, an XL, because that's what they're built off of. They are built off an XL. What sets them apart is they give you the XLT Sport Appearance front grille. It's like if you look at this truck right here, this is an XLT. This is a Sport Appearance package, as you can see. These are the same front ends. So from a distance, you think, oh, it's a nice, a nice truck, a nice looking truck, versus an XL, which is that blue one right there. See how that has XL? That's a plastic grille, has 3 big bars. This has the XLT Sport Appearance front grille. Okay. So what else you get? In the STX, you get upgraded wheels. These are 20-inch. With the Hankook Dyna Pro tires. They're 20-inch rims. As far as exterior features, you get the STX badging here on the back. And as options on the STX is the rear camera. They are options. They aren't standard equipment or anything like that. So that's what sets the outer portion of the STX apart versus the XL. As you see, I'm going to start here on the window sticker. And you can see 2017. 4x4, this is a super cab, 145 wheelbase, same wheelbase as the 4-door short bed Super Crew. This particular truck has the 5.0 V8 with the 6-speed. Exterior shadow black and interior is gray with the sport cloth. And as you can see, there's all your standard equipment there at the top. And here's your optional equipment. It's, like I said, it is an XL, so it has the 101A, which is basically the power equipment group with cruise control, power windows, power locks, and cruise. And as you can see down here in your options, here's the 5.0. 331 rear, 70/50 GWR rating, has a color coordinated carpet because vinyl flooring is standard on an XL. It is an upcharge on the carpet. It does have the trailer tow package, and here's your STX Sport Appearance package. There's your tires. Also has Sync 3 standard, which is really cool. You can get the nice touchscreens, full functionality, nothing, it's not limited with its function or anything like that. Rear window defroster, and then 20-inch the 20-inch rims, manual driver lumbar, privacy glass. This has a 36-gallon tank as an option. And as I mentioned, there's a rear view camera. You also pay for the XL Sport package as well, which gives you this fog lamps. And then you have, here's the sport cloth with the console. Center console is standard on the STX. But like I mentioned too, the shifter is going to be up on the column, not in the console like the XLT Sport Appearance package. So first thing I'm going to show you how these back doors now open. Back in 2015, when Ford brought the aluminum body out, they changed how these back doors open. Hopefully I have some room, and I do not. Nope, I'm gonna hit. Okay. I'm gonna pull this out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you how these back doors open. It's really, really cool how these back doors open. They open 180 degrees. See, as they're notched at 90, they can go all the way out. Okay, so they open all the way out. So you have plenty of easy access to your interior. The bottom of the seats do also fold up. Headrests still click. As you can see, there's no back window. You cannot get a back window on an XL F150. There's your center console like I showed you yesterday. Trucks that have the center console give you the back vents, the 12-volt outlet and USB charging port. As you can see, it doesn't have the inverter outlet. The inverter outlet is not available on the XL nor the STX. That's why you don't see a house plug here. As well as up front, there's just the 12-volt outlet too. There's no house plug, so that's why you're not seeing that. Okay, and you can see the black cloth sport seats just like the XLT Sport Appearance. And like I mentioned, this is a 90. It's notched at 90 degrees, so you can still open it the traditional way if you want to. And there's your power back window button. I'm gonna back this up so I don't block anyone here on the lot. And as you can see, this was opted with the rear camera, so it looks exactly the same as an XLT or any other truck for that matter. Okay, and as you see, like I mentioned to you, Sync 3 is standard on the STX. As well as the center console, but as you can see, there's no shifter here. It's just a storage tray. Shifter's up here on the column. Okay. Okay, your same climate controls as the XLT, like I went over yesterday. The only thing it doesn't have the heated seats, but still has the rear window defroster because it's an STX. STS package, it does come with the rear window defroster. Same 4-wheel drive setting, and this also has a Trailer Pro trailer backup assist. This particular truck is not equipped with a trailer brake controller. Okay, as far as the gauge cluster, the gauge screen goes, exactly like the XLT. Nothing different. Everything is the same. Functionality is the same. Menus are the same. So I'm not going to go into too much detail with that because this is exactly the same as an XLT. If you step to a base XL, this screen actually gets really tiny. It's actually a blue screen color, and all it does is do like miles, trip A, trip B mileage, and miles per gallon distance to empty. It's not LCD like this. It's a digital gauge. So that's something to keep in mind on the XL. Steering wheel control is the exact same on both sides as the XLT. Cruise control, gauge cluster control, radio, and your voice buttons, as well as the for the Bluetooth. Okay, as you can see on the XL model, even the STX, it's a rubberized steering wheel. It's not leather or anything like that. You have to get up to the XLT. I think the 301A XLT is where it starts with the leather wrapped wheel. I think I'm not 100% sure on that. I wish for with the the STX, that they would give you the leather wrapped wheel. Holding this feels kind of cheap. You feel like you're in a work truck just because most work trucks have a rubber steering wheel, mainly because they're going to take a lot of abuse from workers with maybe dirty hands or rough hands, or just taking a lot of abuse from the work sites and everything. That's why they do the rubber. I know it's more durable. It's not going to rip. The leather can rip if it gets too much abuse. So I kind of wish they did that, but it is what it is. As you can see on the interior, it's exactly the same as the XLT Sport Appearance I showed you yesterday. As far as but you do have the medium earth gray two-tone on the doors versus the XLT Sport Appearance had the black. Everything was black. But you see, you do have the same cloth seats, and you don't have chrome around the vent bezels. They're just a flat black around the bezels. You still have the storage tray on the top there. As you can see, the dome controls are a little bit different on this one. You have right here, does your dome light here. This button right here, what that does is that controls when you open up and close the door. If you're gonna have the doors open for extended period of time, you can click that, and when I open up the door, the light stays, doesn't come on, so it doesn't kill your battery. Headlight controls are the exact same. Headlights, fog lights, you also have automatics, dimmer, same dimmer, fog lights, and then this is not the LED box light, but what this does is this turns the cab light on the back of the truck. So the cab light that's up in the back, above the back window, that turns that on. Same power lock functions and windows here. Cup holders here still for the back passengers, as well as the same center console storage with that removable tray as well. It's also locking, so it locks with the truck. So if I take the key, take the key, put it in, you can lock it up. No one can steal anything that's in there if they happen to break into the truck. You also have a locking glove box as well. The XLT had that same feature too. Like I said, Sync 3, same thing as the XLT, full functionality, nothing gypped. The only thing you lose is the Sirius. I do want to mention that you do lose the Sirius XM. You can't get that on an XL, so that's one non-feature. But you still have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which I'll do a video on that too. I don't want to forget about that. I think that pretty much covers the STX. It's built on an XL. It's got some more basic features, but still comes with some pretty nice stuff. You know, you get the Sync 3, you get the center console with it. You get the nicer looking wheels. If you're not going to be planning on upgrading wheels, you get a nicer looking wheel than the XL wheel. But the big thing is price. Now I know this is an extended cab, but a crew cab, a crew cab STX, they run about 42 to 44. So compare that to the XLT I showed you guys yesterday of almost 52. It's 51 and change. That's quite a big difference. Quite a big difference in jump for still having a 4-door truck and not having to break a bank, but still get some nice features. Like I said, I mentioned the rear camera is an option. I wish it was standard because you are getting the bigger screen. Why not the bigger camera? But why not the rear camera? Ford wants to give customers as much customization as they can possibly get with still keeping costs relatively low. So if someone doesn't want a camera, they don't have to get it on this truck. They can opt for out and save themselves $300 at the end. So I think that pretty much covers it. You have buttons up here. This one just has traction control and the hazards. You can see there's no auto start stop. Right now, the only auto start stop trucks are the 2.7 and the 3.5 for 2018. I think all of them but the naturally aspirated 3.3 are going to get the auto start stop. I think everything else is flip you around here because I'm pretty much done with features. No, won't let me flip around for whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. Every truck for 18 except the 3.3 naturally aspirated V6 is going to get the auto start stop. Okay, I think that pretty much covers it. If there's anything you guys want to see on either truck or anything that I've gone over with you guys, the next truck I'm going to do is going to be an XL. I'll do an XL. That's going to be a real short video, even shorter than this one, because not a whole lot to cover on that. Mainly just be the window sticker and show you what the differences on the interior versus this or an XLT. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'll have this uploaded tonight. And I'll do tomorrow's Saturday. Saturday's a big selling day for us here at the store, so I won't be doing any videos tomorrow, but I'll resume on Monday with the with an XL model, and then I probably might even do the Lariat in the same day. Well, what's coming up here soon, when I do the Lariat and then when I go to a Platinum, I'm just going to cover the differences between those trucks. I'm not going to go into full detail. Like, here's a Platinum right here. With the Lariat, the options on the Platinum are almost identical. It's just different aesthetics and just a couple aesthetic differences and just a couple minute things that you get on the Platinum, but I'm not going to go further detail. The next truck I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one right down here. This is an XL. I'm sorry, it's an XLT. Here it is right here. This one right here. This is an XL truck. I'm going to go over this one in my next video, so you got to be a quick video on that. And I'll do one of our Lariats after that, so you guys can get a glimpse of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you ever any questions or anything, please let me know. Shoot me make a note in the comments. Also, like my page on Facebook. It's Brendan, BRENDON, at Ciocca, CIOCCA, Ford of Satterton. That's my Facebook page. Give me a thumbs up on that page. You get all the latest cool stuff we get in. We're getting a 350 in the next couple months here. We just ordered that last week, so that's going to be coming in GT350. We also have a Ford GT coming. We're not really sure when yet. Ford's been in contact with that customer, so that should be hopefully coming by the end of summer. We're going to have a big event, big car show, a nice gathering here at the dealership, so stay tuned.